Hello humanoids, welcome to Halfling Hobbies. I'm Halfling Hannah, and I'm on my lunch break. And I thought now would be a really great time to do lessons in DMing, which I affectionately call Lesson in Pedagogy. Well, today we're going to be talking about how to add tons of depth to your campaign with just a little bit of thought by using themes. So, here we go. So let's start off with talking about what is a theme, because likely you haven't thought about themes since you were in high school yourself. So here is my definition of a theme, which I think is pretty good. A theme is a reoccurring and unifying idea that both challenges and changes a character. Now, this can be very broad, but the important part is that it is reoccurring and that it both challenges and changes your players. Themes can come out in a variety of ways. Each one of your side quests or each part of your plot could include a part of the theme that you're really interested in using. Now, there are a ton of themes that fit well into D&D, but today I'm going to show you 5 themes that fit exceptionally well within D&D that will totally elevate your game. So, let's head to the whiteboard. Ta-da! Teacher whiteboard. All right, so let's talk about themes that are absolutely perfect for D&D. Now, like I said, there are a ton of themes that you could do, and if you have any suggestions, please put those down in the comments below. It would be super fun to have a whole collection of themes that DMs can try out. Here are my 5 absolute favorites. The first one is the price of power. So power always costs something, whether it's your soul or making an oath to something or compromising on some things. Power always costs something, and to have that reoccurring theme throughout your campaign is an excellent way to tie everything together. The next one is loss of idealism. This one works great if you have a whole party of like level 1 adventurers who are so excited to go slay the dragon and save the village and be the heroes. What happens when that idealism is stripped away? When maybe things are much harder than they thought that they would be, or maybe people aren't excited for a hero or don't want them to be the heroes. This is an example of loss of idealism, having to come to grips with reality, and can be an excellent theme in D&D. Number 3, corruption and compromise. This is probably one of the easiest ones, and if you aren't sure about this whole theme thing, then make sure that you start here. Have corruption seep into everything, especially if you have a lawful good party. Or if you don't have a lawful good party, perhaps they're the ones bringing the corruption and compromise. Whatever you do with this can make an excellent unifying factor where everything they come in contact with is corrupted or compromised in some way. This also works really well if you have a paladin who has taken an oath to something and then finds that maybe their order has been compromised. Or if you have a wizard who is loyal to their school and they find out what kind of corruption actually is taking place there, it can really challenge and change players. Number 4, things are not as they seem. This one is excellent to start even before your campaign begins. Make a list of things that your players know to be true, such as all lycanthropes. Yeah, I said that right. All lycanthropes are evil and they should be killed. And then turn that on its head throughout your campaign. Show that your players should never trust a smile and should never judge a scowl, because things are not always as they seem. And then my last one and my favorite theme, this theme is just part of human soul. It's in movies and books and everything else, and it is the theme of redemption. Redemption means to be bought back or to bring back. So you can have redemption in a lot of ways throughout your campaign. It could be a moral redemption for a character. It could be a relationship redemption with that rogue who doesn't trust anyone and learns to trust the members of their party. Redemption can wear a lot of faces, and all of them are beautiful and make for really excellent campaigns. So let's head back over to the chair for a brief recap. All right, so let's recap. A theme is simply a reoccurring idea that unites your entire campaign and challenges and grows your players. This can look like a lot of things, but you want a single theme to be a part of pretty much everything that you do. You want your players to have to wrestle with it, to maybe even compromise for it, and to be changed by it. This is what creates really amazing storytelling. If you want to add real depth to your campaign, I suggest you start using themes. Also, if you are excited to have a second video this week, then you can thank these amazing patrons. They're the ones who made it possible. They met their goal on Patreon, and so now we will be making 2 videos a week with content just like this. So if you love this and you want to help us reach our next goal, be sure to join us over on Patreon. Well, I guess my lunch break is over. I'll see you guys next time. I certainly hope that this helped to give your game advantage. Until next time, Halfling Hannah here, going back to teaching. Bye.